Hello, my name is Wenping. If you are new to ethical hacking, Hack the Box Starting Point is one of the best places to begin your journey. It is designed to help beginners build foundational skills in a safe and legal environment. No complicated setup and no overwhelming difficulty. But before you jump into hacking your first box, there's one thing that you need to do first. To get connected to the Hack the Box VPN. In this video, I will walk you through exactly how to set up everything that you need to get started. Overview of Starting Point. Firstly, head over to the Hack the Box website and log in to your account. If you do not have an account yet, you can sign up for an account using my referral link. It's in the description below. After signing in, you will see the Hack the Box Academy and Hack the Box Labs. To follow along with all the videos in the Hack the Box Starting Point series, click on Hack the Box Labs and you will see Starting Point being recommended to you. On this page, I just want to point out that apart from the Starting Point option, there are also many retired machines being made available to you for free. They are meant for hands-on practice and learning purposes. For now, click on Starting Point and you will see the 3 different tiers of learning for the basics of penetration testing and their respective learning outcomes. Further down is a Starting Point Tier 0 machine called Meow. It is a Linux machine and there are 8 tasks that you need to complete on this machine before you can move on to the next one. As shown here, to attack the target machine, we must be on the same network. This means that we need to connect to the Starting Point VPN. Downloading the VPN file. If you are using a VIP Plus account, you will have unlimited access to Pawnbox, which is a pre-configured browser-based virtual machine with everything you will need for completing the task on this machine. However, if you are using a free account like me, we will be connecting using OpenVPN. To do that, click on the Connect using OpenVPN option and click on Download VPN. An OpenVPN configuration file with the .ovpn file extension will be downloaded. This file will allow your system to securely join the Hack the Box internal network. So, what is OpenVPN? Firstly, VPN is a virtual private network. When you connect to a VPN, your internet traffic goes through the VPN server before requesting for any files through the internet. So all the websites and online services will see that the request came from the VPN server's location and IP address instead of yours. OpenVPN is a set of rules and technologies that helps create and manage these secure VPN tunnels. Recently, I created a step-by-step guide for setting up your own WireGuard VPN on a VPS. The WireGuard VPN I used in the guide is an alternative to OpenVPN. Both are open source and with self-hosted options. In this setup guide, we will be using OpenVPN because Hack the Box has provided an OpenVPN configuration file with the .ovpn file extension. After connecting to this VPN, our system will be able to access the machines within the Starting Point internal network. Here's a tip. Use a virtual machine instead of Docker. Don't connect to the VPN directly on your main system. Instead, use a virtual machine running Linux, such as Kali Linux, and run it in the NAT mode. NAT mode refers to Network Address Translation Mode, which is a networking process that allows multiple devices within a private local area network to share a single public IP address when connecting to the internet. But why use virtual machines instead of Docker? Because when you are connected to a lab VPN, your system might be exposed to unintended traffic or misconfigured services. Using Docker with host networking or running it directly on your main system could open you up to risk, like accidental exposure of services or sensitive data. Honestly, the chances of someone else on the network being malicious are quite low. But if you are new to this, it's best to build good habits and keep your real system isolated from the lab environment. Connecting with OpenVPN. For all of my Hack the Box walkthrough content, I will be using a Kali Linux virtual machine. In this VM, all the things I have done so far on my setup is changing the wallpaper to a custom-made one, which I thought looks quite nice. I have also run apt update and apt upgrade to make sure that all the tools versions are up to date. Next, I changed the clock and created a shared folder for moving files from my host machine to Kali Linux. I created the shared folder by enabling the file sharing options in my VMware Fusion. Lastly, don't forget to create a VM snapshot. It lets you roll back easily if anything breaks later. As shown here, I have already moved the OpenVPN configuration file into the shared folder. Run unim-a to verify and see that this is running Kali Linux. After you have your VPN configuration file in your virtual machine, you can simply run sudo openvpn and then the name of your VPN configuration file. You will see some logs and eventually it will say initialization sequence completed. That is the cue that you are now connected to the Hack the Box internal network. Spawn a machine and test the connection. Now, let's test the connection. Go back to Hack the Box starting point in your browser and choose a machine to spawn. As shown on the top right corner, when you are connected, it will indicate your connectivity and IP address over here. In my case, I am going to spawn this machine called Meow. After some waiting, the machine will be spawned and be assigned with an internal IP address, such as 10.129.185.114, which was assigned to my target machine. Now, go back to your Kali Linux and try to ping the target machine using the ping command. If you get a response, it means that your VPN is working and your machine is reachable. Congratulations, you are now connected to the Hack the Box lab environment. Get ready to start learning and hacking. With this, I have come to the end of my Hack the Box Starting Point Essential Setup Guide for beginners. I hope it has been useful to you. I've also created a new playlist called Hack the Box Starting Point Step-by-Step Walkthrough for Beginners. I will be doing a walkthrough of all the starting point machines and add them to this playlist. So please stay tuned to it if you are interested. I've also added its link in the description below. If this guide has helped you in some ways, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe for more beginner-friendly ethical hacking content on the way. If you encounter any issues or have anything that you want to clarify, please add them in the comments. See you in the next video.